What's up, KFG gang? It's your boy Big Boy John 25 minutes, and I'm gonna be explaining my WWE NXT review and highlights. You guys hit that like button, hit that red button. Let's get started. Now, NXT was a good show. That's all I have to say. Now, tonight's WWE NXT on the USA Network opens up with Mario Orlando leading a video package with highlights from last week's show. We're live from the NXT arena at Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida, as Mario welcomes us. He joins by Nigel McGuinness and WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix. Fans chant NXT as the announcers hype the show. We see a black SUV outside. Charlotte Flair is in it. NXT General Manager William Regal greets her as she steps out. Regal has two staffers, gets Flair bags out of the back of the SUV. Okay. Dominique Dijakovic versus Cameron Grimes. This match was good. This match was fantastic. We go back to the ring for tonight's opener as Dominique Dijakovic makes his way out. Cameron Grimes is out next as Alicia Taylor does the introductions. The bell rings and they go at it. Dominique grounds Cameron Grimes with a headlock. Cameron Grimes resists and tries to fight free, but Dijakovic overpowers and keeps him grounded. Dijakovic draws Cameron Grimes with a big shoulder. They keep going and Grimes nails a drop kick. Grimes with strikes to bring Dijakovic back down. Grimes with kicks. Dijakovic comes out of nowhere with a big cyclone kick for a close 2 count as fans pop. Dijakovic keeps control and unloads on Grimes in the corner. Dijakovic draws Grimes with a pendulum backbreaker. Dijakovic goes on and springboards off the middle rope for another close 2 count. Cameron Grimes fights, but Dijakovic takes him to the corner with big strikes. Dijakovic goes for a suplex, but Grimes counter and nails a forearm to the back. Grimes with the big invert hurricanrana to spike Dijakovic. Dijakovic keeps fighting and sends Cameron Grimes out to the floor as a NXT chant starts up. Cameron Grimes lands hard. Dijakovic brings him back in, but Grimes kicks him from the apron back to the floor. Dijakovic tries to come back in, but Cameron Grimes nails a penalty kick to drop him again. We go to commercial. Back from the break, and Grimes has Dijakovic grounded in the middle of the ring. Dijakovic fights up and out, but Grimes beats him back down and to doubling over. Dijakovic unloads with strikes now. Punches and kicks. Dijakovic with a big shot to the face before launching Cameron Grimes across the ring. Dijakovic runs into a big kick. Dijakovic with more offense in a close 2 count. Dijakovic goes for a chokeslam, but Cameron Grimes fights him off. Grimes with a Superman elbow and a super kick. Grimes goes on and nails a German suplex for a 2 count. Cameron Grimes stomps on Dominique Dijakovic is down. Stamps while Dominique Dijakovic is down. Fans do dueling chants. Grimes slides under the rope and lands on the floor. Dijakovic nails a moonsault to the floor as fans chant NXT again. Dominique Dijakovic rolls Cameron Grimes back in. The referee checks on Grimes while he's down. Dominique Dijakovic is going to climb back in, but Damian Priest runs down the ramp and takes Dijakovic's knee out with a forgotten object. Damian Priest hops right over the barrier onto the crowd and retreats as Dominique Dijakovic goes down on the floor. The referee finally turns around and starts counting, but Dijakovic makes it back in ring, but before the 10 count as fans cheer him on. Cameron Grimes immediately puts Dominique Dijakovic right back down with a cave-in double stomp for the pin to win. The winner of the match, Cameron Grimes. Now, this match was good. You know what I'm saying? This feud between Dominique Dijakovic and Damian Priest is not over. It is not over. That's all I gotta say. Which is, I don't mind seeing Damian Priest versus Dominique Dijakovic. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That feud isn't over between those two. But anyway, let me continue. I just have to put that out there. After the match, the music hits as Cameron Grimes takes his hat and makes his exit. We go to replays Referee runs down and tends to dominate Dijakovic in the ring as he clutches his surgical repair knee. John Costello is backstage with NXT General Manager William Regal. He announced that a series of qualifying matches will be beginning next week for the NXT Women's Division. The winners will go on to take over Tampa Bay to compete in a ladder match to crown a new #1 contender who will face the winner of the WrestleMania 36 match between Charlotte Flair and the NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley at a later date. William Regal is doing a good job as NXT General Manager. I like this. I like this from William Regal. I'm very happy about this. But anyway, still to come, Finn Balor, back to commercial. Back from the break, we see trainers and officials tending to Dominic Dijakovic during the break, helping him out. We go back to the ring, and out comes Finn Balor. Balor takes the mic as fans start a Finn Balor chant. Balor says he's not a moves guy. He's not an internet guy. He is not a stooge to the office politics guy. But when the bell rings, he is the guy. Fans chant his name again. Balor says he builds brands. Japan, done it. Mexico, done it. Intercontinental title, done it. Universal title, done it. NXT title, done it. Balor says it's WrestleMania season and everyone is trying to peak for WrestleMania, but he's been at his peak for 20 years. Fans continue to cheer Balor on. Balor says the big question is, what's next for Finn Balor? Who else is going to get that Finn rub? Balor goes on about who he's defeated until the music interrupts, and out comes the Imperium, Marcel and Barthel, and Fab and Eric Turner to a pop. Barthel takes the mic and says there's something Balor hasn't done. He goes on about how Imperium controls the ring and says NXT UK champion Walter would like to send his regards. Fans are chanting Walter now. Barthel tosses the mic as if they are about to attack. Balor attacks first, kicking him through the ropes. Balor takes both of them at ringside. He hits a big sling bait on Barthel. He goes to put Archer down again, but Barthel leaps off the steel ring steps with big flying uppercut. Barthel and Archer destroys Balor at ringside now, leaving him laid out against the steel steps. Fans chant Walter again as Barthel and Archer pose over Balor, who is clutching the back of his head. The two Imperium representatives march back to the back. We get a promo from Austin Theory to hype tonight's match with Tommaso Ciampa. Back to commercial. Back from the break, we get some short cryptics video teaser possibly for Killer Cross. We see a video from earlier today of Bianca Belair arriving to the building. She's briefly talks to John and is confident about tonight's match. Xia Li versus Mia Yim. This match was decent. It was just a decent match. So Xia Li versus Mia Yim. This match was decent. That's all I gotta say. We go back to the ring, and out comes for Xia Li. Mia Yim is out next. The bell rings. We get a show of respect handshake. However, Mia Yim pulls her in, and they have some words. Lee tries to unload with kicks, but Mia Yim backs into the corner. Mia Yim please some but nail a big drop kick out of nowhere. Mia Yim with more offense in a basement drop kick for a close 2 count. Lee kicks Mia Yim back from the corner. Mia Yim comes back and puts her face first into the turnbuckles. Mia Yim with more boots to the face in the corner. as the referee warns her and counts. Mia Yim catches into the corner with a rolling senton as Xia Li moves out of the way. Xia Li with big right hand to keep Mia Yim away. Xia Li with clotheslines and big kick now. Mario confirms Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair will be in the main event tonight. More back and forth now. Mia Yim nails eat defeat out of nowhere before she can get the pin. The music hits and Dakota Kai comes out with Raquel Gonzalez. Dakota Kai takes the mic and brings up what happened between she and Mia Yim at War Games last year. Dakota Kai taunts Mia Yim and tosses the mic after threatening her. Xia Li takes advantage of the distraction and rolls Mia Yim for the pin to win. The winner of the match, Xia Li. After the match, Raquel Gonzalez immediately hits the ring and beats down Mia Yim. Dakota Kai watches from the ramp and laughs. Xia Li tries to make the save, but Raquel Gonzalez levels her as well. Gonzalez goes back to beating Mia Yim around the ring as fans boo her. Raquel Gonzalez drives Mia Yim into the mat with choke slam as Dakota Kai cheers her on from the ramp. Raquel Gonzalez makes her exit to join Dakota Kai. We see Tommaso Ciampa backstage warming up. Back to commercial. Back from the break, we get a backstage promo from the Velveteen Dream. He's addressed to Roger Strong and says he's back, so he wants it all. Velveteen Dream wants William Regal to put him and Roger Strong in the steel cage match. Next Wednesday. Dakota Kai versus Tegan Knox. In a steel cage match has already been booked for next week. I can't wait for NXT next week. Austin Theory versus Tommaso Ciampa. We go back to the ring and out comes first Austin Theory. Tommaso Ciampa is out next. This match was good. The bell rings and they go at it, trading shots. Austin Theory gets the upper hand as fans chant for Ciampa. Austin Theory unloads on Ciampa against the ropes. Theory runs into a boot. Ciampa with a big right hand. Ciampa levels Theory with an elbow. More back and forth now. Tommaso Ciampa dodges a drop kick and tosses Theory out to the floor. Tommaso Ciampa goes for Willow's bell, but Austin Theory drags him to the floor. Tommaso Ciampa counters and sends Theory into the burial, but Austin Theory puts the brakes on. Austin Theory fights back on the floor and brings Tommaso Ciampa back in. Austin Theory beats Tommaso Ciampa down with strikes in the corner. Tommaso Ciampa keeps fighting, but Austin Theory counters and drop kicks him in the middle of the ring. Austin Theory wastes some time, but covers for a quick 1 count. Austin Theory with a big cut and a flying forearm in the corner. Tommaso Ciampa fights back and hits a neck breaker over the top rope. Austin Theory falls out to the floor. Tommaso Ciampa follows and drives Theory face first into the ring post. Tommaso Ciampa sits on the apron and pats himself on the back as fans pop. Back to commercial. Back from the break and Tommaso Ciampa tries to mount offense, but Austin Theory drops him and nails a standing moonsault for a close 2 count as fans pop. More back and forth now. Tommaso Ciampa with a big clothesline coming out of the corner. Tommaso Ciampa unloads with strikes as fans cheer him on. Tommaso Ciampa with 3 more lariats. Tommaso Ciampa with a big German suplex for a pop. Tommaso Ciampa with a running knee to the face against the ropes. Tommaso Ciampa for the fairy tale ending, but Austin Theory blocks it and nails a back elbow. They tangle some more, and Tommaso Ciampa nails a big rolling knee for another close 2 count. Tommaso Ciampa is surprised at the kick out. Tommaso Ciampa takes Austin Theory to the corner for a big chop. Tommaso Ciampa takes Austin Theory to the top and chops him again. They both continue to they both continue the big offense encounters as fans cheer them on for a few minutes. Austin Theory's with a big X-Taxa, but Ciampa still kicks out at 2. They get back up and trade shots as fans stay behind them. Tommaso Ciampa drops Austin Theory with a knee in the middle of the ring. Austin Theory blocks the fairy tale ending again. Austin Theory blocks Tommaso Ciampa again. Tommaso Ciampa kicks out after another X-Taxa. Austin Theory ends up unloading on the floor again. Tommaso Ciampa stops him coming back and drops him with the Willow's belt. Tommaso Ciampa ends up hitting the fairy tale ending for the pin to win. The winner of the match, Tommaso Ciampa. This match was fantastic. After the match, the music hits as Tommaso Ciampa recovers, and we go to replays. We come back to Tommaso Ciampa standing tall. Johnny Gargano rushes the ring and attacks Tommaso Ciampa. They brawl as fans boo as Johnny Gargano gets the upper hand. Tommaso Ciampa counters and beats on Johnny Gargano in the corner. Austin Theory comes from behind, but Tommaso Ciampa drops him. This allows Johnny Gargano to level Tommaso Ciampa with a super kick from out of the corner. Fans chant "Johnny sucks" as Johnny Gargano gets over Tommaso Ciampa and stares him down. Johnny Gargano rocks Tommaso Ciampa again and then sits down next to him on the apron and mocks him. Johnny Gargano brings Tommaso Ciampa to the floor as fans do chants for Johnny wrestling. Johnny sucks now. Johnny Gargano stalks Tommaso Ciampa and stares him down at ringside. Still to come, Charlotte Flair event. Bad to commercial. Bad Fun Lake in the Undisputed Era is backstage. Roger Strong agrees with Velveteen Dream about next week's steel cage match. Roger Strong says he's going to break Velveteen Dream. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish address the NXT Tag Team Champions, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. NXT Champion Adam Cole says Roger Strong will get the NXT North America title back after he's done with Velveteen Dream. Then O'Reilly and Fish will get their titles back, and the Undisputed Era will continue to be the most dominant faction in history, and no one can stop them. Now that's undisputed, Adam Cole says. They pose together to end the segment. Bronson Reed versus Killian Dan. This match was brutal. This match was good and brutal at the same time. But I did not know Bronson Reed move like a cruiserweight. I didn't know big men move like cruiserweights. But this match was good. But anyway, we go back to the ring, and out comes Bronson Reed. Killian Dan that's out next. The bell rings, they lock up going to the corner. Reed tries to play, but Dan counters and rocks him. Reed ends up drop kicking Killian Dan out of the ring. Reed runs the ropes and nails a big suicide out to the floor as fans cheer him on. Killian Dan unloads on Reed as they come back in. Killian Dan with a big guillotine leg drop from the top, but Reed kicks out at 2. Killian Dan with more offense in the corner now. Killian Dan whips Reed across the ring and he goes down after hitting the turnbuckles hard. Reed kicks out at 2. Killian Dan rocks Reed back into the corner. Killian Dan takes Reed down and grounds him in the middle of the ring. More back and forth now. They both collide in the middle of the ring. Both go down. They get back up and trade big strikes. Trash talk in the middle of the ring. Reed levels Killian Dan with clotheslines. With a clothesline. Reed with a scoop slam. Reed drops his strap and launches Killian Dan with a big suplex. Reed with the hip attack in the corner against the turnbuckles. They trade more counters and Killian Dan nails a Samoan drop. Killian Dan goes to the top for Invader Bomb, but Reed gets his knees up. Reed climbs up and nails a big dive T. Reed with a Death Valley driver in the middle of the ring for a close 2 count. Killian Dan keeps fighting and nails a big suplex. Killian Dan keeps control and hits a big senton from the corner. Killian Dan then hits the Vader Bomb, this time connecting and covering for the pin to win. The winner of the match, Killing Dan. This match was good and brutal at the same time. I really loved this match. After the match, Killing Dan stands tall as we go to replay. Killing Dan makes his exit as he slowly gets to his feet. The announcers talks about the Forgotten Sons and the Grill Young Veterans having words last week. They will do battle in tag team action. Bell says the Forgotten Sons are fighting for America. Back to commercial. Back with a video package on the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. The Forgotten Sons versus Grill's Young Veterans. This tag team match was awesome. This was an awesome match. We go back to the ring, and out comes the Grill's Young Veterans, Zach Gibson and James Drake. Fans boo as they take the mic, starts ripping on American fans and the Forgotten Sons. They go on as fans chant USA now. The music interrupts, and out comes the Forgotten Sons, Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake, with Jackson Riker. Alright, Nigel is healing it up on commentator to go with Drake and Gibson. The bell rings and Gibson starts with Blake. Blake gets the upper hand and nails a pair of drop kicks. Blake then drop kicks Drake off the apron to the floor. Cutler tags in for double teaming on Gibson for a 2 count. Cutler grounds Gibson by his arm in the middle of the ring now. Gibson looks to mount offense, but Cutler cuts him off. Gibson finally rocks Cutler to tag in Drake for the double team. Drake with a quick pin attempt. Drake unload on Cutler now and cover for a 2 count. Drake grounds Cutler and yells out at the crowd. Jackson Riker looks on and rallies the crowd from ringside. James Drake fights Cutler into the corner, and in comes Gibson for more double teaming. Gibson covers for a 2 count. Drake comes back in and keeps control. Blake tags in, catches Drake with a power slam for a close 2 count in the middle of the ring. Drake meets Riker at ringside and backs away. Blake comes over with strikes to Drake, rolling him back in. Gibson is legal for that team now. Blake fights them both off. Cutler tags in for the double team on Drake. Then Gibson. They send Gibson to the floor and then launch Drake out onto him. Fans cheer the Forgotten Sons on as we go to commercial. Back from the break, Blake fights out of a corner, rocking both opponents after he was double teamed. Drake blocks a roll-up, and then comes Gibson to break it up. Gibson keeps Blake grounded again. Blake finally hits a jumping neck breaker to get an opening. Drake tags in first and stops Blake from tagging out. Blake backdrops Drake, and in comes Cutler of his hot tag. Cutler unloads on both opponents. There's chaos now as the match falls apart. Cutler ends up dropping Drake on his neck. Riker marches over to stop Gibson from interfering from the floor. Gibson trips and Riker stalks him. More chaos at ringside as everyone is involved again. Riker goes down. Sends Cutler flying from the top. It says Drake sends Cutler flying from the top to the floor. Blake sends Gibson to the floor. Blake and Drake trade big shots. Gibson tags in but misses a clothesline. Blake misses a moonsault. The Grill Young Vets goes on and hits the ticket to Mayhem on Blake to get the pin. The winner of the match, the Grill Young Veterans. This tag team match was good. It was a great tag team match. After the match, Gibson and Drake retreats to the ramp as their music hits. Riker and Cutler checks on Blake as we go to replay. The Forgotten Sons look on from the ring as the NXT UK superstars celebrate on the stage. Marion Marino is backstage asking Tegan Knox how she prepared for next week steel cage match with Dakota Kai. Knox admits she's still feeling the table bump from Raquel Gonzalez, but she won't be a factor next week and will have to watch as she take out her little friend. Tegan Knox says Dakota Kai started this in a cage. She will end it in a cage next week. We see Charlotte Flair warming up for the main event. Back to commercial. Back from the break, we get another cryptic teaser video. Speculation online is that this is for Killer Cross, but no name was given in the video. The announcers confirmed 2 steel cage matches for next week. Velveteen Dream versus Roger Strong and Dakota Kai versus Tegan Knox. Can't wait for next week's show. Next week's NXT show, I can't wait. We see video from earlier as Crossdog catching up with Damian Priest as he walked with 2 women on his arms backstage. Damian Priest says he attacked Dominic Dijakovic early tonight to send a message to the NXT North America champion Keith Lee. Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair. This match was good. This match was good. I like the back and forth between Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. But, you know what I'm saying, that's just my opinion. This match was good. Alright. We go to the ring for tonight's main event, and out comes Bianca Belair. Raw superstar Charlotte Flair is out next to some boos, but some cheer. Also, this is Flair's first NXT match in 4 years. The bell rings. Fans chant, "You don't go here," as Flair at Flair. Others respond with "Welcome home" chant to support the Queen. They lock up and Flair takes Bianca Belair to the corner, holding her down as the referee counts and warns her. Fans do more dueling chants. Flair backs off and draws a line. Belair quickly crosses it, and they lock up again. Flair takes Belair down Flair takes Bianca Belair down. She and they trade holds. Bianca Belair keeps up, but Flair takes her back down for a quick one count. Belair does the same. More back and forth as they continue to trade holds. Charlotte Flair keeps Bianca Belair grounded now. Belair fights up and out, eventually nailing a drop kick. Belair taunts Flair for a big pop now. Belair with a spear in the corner. Belair tosses Flair by her hair. The dueling chants start up again. Flair avoids a scoop slam and unloads with chops, talking trash and beating Belair up with chops into the corner. Flair takes Belair back down and nails a running boot to the face. Charlotte Flair stands tall and poses over Belair to a pop. Back to commercial. Back from the break, and they end up on the floor with Bianca Belair sending Flair into the barrier. Flair comes back in and Belair rolls her for a 2 count. Charlotte Flair immediately dropped Bianca Belair with a chop. Bianca Belair ducks another chop as fans continue the dueling chants. Charlotte Flair with a neck breaker. Charlotte Flair grounds Bianca Belair by her neck with a dragon sleeper. Bianca Belair tries to fight out and does using the turnbuckles. Bianca Belair drops Flair and goes for the glam slam. Bianca Belair nails it in the middle of the ring for another pin attempt. Bianca Belair looks to keep the offense going, but Charlotte Flair cuts her off with a kick. They tangle some more on their feet. Bianca Belair with the abominable stretch counter into one of her own in the middle of the ring. Belair goes on and hits the handspring moonsault for a close for a 2 count. Flair ends up eating the elbow, but then sends Belair face first into the turnbuckles. Charlotte Flair boots Bianca Belair around while she's down, then steps on her as fans boo her. Charlotte Flair goes to the top for a moonsault, but Bianca Belair gets her legs up. Charlotte Flair catches the leg and applies a Boston Crab as fans pop. Bianca Belair crawls for the bottom rope and eventually escapes. Charlotte Flair comes back with a 2 count. Charlotte Flair with a stretch muffler submission now. Bianca Belair resists the muffler, but Charlotte Flair powers up with a big sit-down powerbomb for another close 2 count. Charlotte Flair goes for a big boot, but gets hung up on the top rope. Bianca Belair takes advantage and works her over it, drop kicking her out to the floor. Bianca Belair follows and sends Charlotte Flair face first onto the ring post. Bianca Belair goes on and brings Charlotte Flair back into the ring. Bianca Belair goes to the top, but has to land on her feet as Flair moves. Bianca Belair follows up with a spear. Charlotte Flair comes right back with a spear of her own, then natural selection for the pin to win. The winner of the match, Charlotte Flair. This match was fantastic between Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. This match was good. After the match, the music hits as Charlotte Flair stands tall. Flair exits the ring and brings a steel chair back in and uses it on Bianca Belair. But the music interrupts and out comes the NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. Charlotte Flair doesn't stop as she keeps going and stomps the chair onto Belair's ankle, then applies the figure 4. Rhea Ripley watches from the stage as she looks to be in no hurry. She finally speeds up just a little and heads down to the ring as Flair threatens to hold before breaking it. Flair gets up as Rhea Ripley enters the ring. Flair immediately retreats to the floor and has a stare down with Rhea Ripley as the NXT goes off the air on the USA Network. Ladies and gentlemen, all I have to say is NXT was a good show. It was just a good show. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy watching NXT because the reason why I enjoy watching NXT because NXT never disappoints me. I love when William Regal has something set up for next week's Wednesday for Velveteen Dream versus Roger Strong in a steel cage match, Dakota Kai versus Tegan Knox in a steel cage match for next week. I cannot wait. But anyway, other than that, NXT was a good show. If you guys enjoyed my WWE NXT review and highlights, drop a like on this video, share the video all over social media. My name is Big Boy Johnny. Connect with me on my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok. The links will be down below in the description as we speak. Now I'm finna go watch AEW Dynamite and tonight and tomorrow I'm gonna give you guys AEW Dynamite review and highlight. So that's all I gotta say from there. But make sure you guys kill that like button. Kill the like button, man. I really love my KFG family so much, man. You guys treated me the way I want to be treated, with love and respect. And I promise you, I will stay active. And I'm looking out for everybody, not just one person. That's full proof in this video. And I know TM and DJ Storms is watching this video, so shout out to DJ Storms and TM161. Shout out to your boy Chris as well. I know your boy Chris is watching, so I want to give him a shout out as well too. So yeah. Anyway, shout out to everybody, man. I gotta go watch it. I gotta go watch AEW Dynamite right now. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. Big Boy John 25. See you guys tomorrow on my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. And I'm out of here. Have a great night, guys.